Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear us and see us all okay. Just let me know if there's any problems with the sound because you are a little bit further away from us. If anyone's new here, my name's Kelly. This is Kelly's Kitchen, and I make celebration cakes, wedding cakes, lots of treats, and do children's baking parties. So I have my two little helpers here today.
Yeah.
What's your names?
Bella.
And how old are you?
I'm 5, 7.
Yeah, and we thought it'd be a really good idea if you're watching with little ones that you can have a baker name. So what's your baker name?
Bella's Bakery.
And Leo?
Leo's Lemonade.
Leo's Lemonade. So if you've got little ones and they want to have a baking name, then that would be great. So what is the first thing that you think we need to do if we're baking in the kitchen? Can anyone guess? Let's give them a minute, guys. I can't see any comments from over here. I'll have to look at them later. But what's the thing that we do, guys?
Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash our hands. So quickly go and wash your hands. And these two have already washed yours, haven't you?
Yes.
So grown-ups, if you can preheat your ovens to 180, if you've got a fan oven. I'm not sure actually if you've got an electric oven what that would be, but have a quick Google, I'm sure it will tell you. But 180 is what you need to preheat it to whilst the little ones are washing their hands. I'm just going to have a quick look at the comments just to make sure you can all hear me. Ah, look, Sophie and Ben are saying hello, guys.
Can I see?
Right, so if everybody's back and have washed their hands, nice clean hands, we've washed ours, haven't we? Then what we're going to do is we're going to get started with lining our tin. So if you've got a loaf tin, we need to line this with greaseproof paper to avoid it getting all burnt at the sides because it's in the oven for quite a long time. It's in the oven for an hour. So you grab your baking paper. What we're going to do is line the sides first. So I'm going to cut a strip. Oops, the pen's just fallen in the bin. Whoa, that's no good, is it? Right, I'm going to cut a strip.
We're making banana bread.
That's a good point, Leo. We're making banana bread. So we've got a strip about that thick. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to cut it down to about the size of the side of my tin. So we're going to do about half. So half for one side, half for the other. Like that. And then we need some for the ends. I'm just going to do this, guys, because these scissors are really sharp.
I did it before.
You have done it before?
Yeah.
Okay. So you should then end up with 4 pieces of baking paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to make them have feet, aren't we? Do you remember what that means? So we've got the piece of baking paper here, and you're going to cut little cuts all the way along. A bit like a chef hat, really. And you see those little lines? I'm going to do that for all of them. Leo can not fall off his stool, that would be good. So that as well. And this means that when you put it in the tin, then these little feet can go onto the bottom to stop it sliding around. So that's not very even. So we should have 4 bits that all look like that. Next, grab yourself.
Like teeth.
It does look like teeth, you're right.
Yeah.
Grab yourself some kitchen roll.
It's exactly like teeth.
And you guys are going to do this for me. Then you need a little bit of butter or margarine. So I've got my butter out here. Are you yawning already? Are you tired already?
What?
Haven't even started yet.
I haven't even started baking the actual banana bread.
Right. So while I go look for my pen that's fallen in the bin,
Yes.
you two can grease that. So what we need to do is get a little bit of butter or margarine on your kitchen roll, like that.
Yeah,
and then just
rub
paint it. So Bella can start. Let's look for my pen.
Bella can start.
Oh, it's not fallen in the bin, it's fallen by the bin.
I'll just start.
So you can smear it all the way around. Paint it, make sure everything's covered. That's it, all along the bottom. So has anybody been doing some baking? Oh look, Leo's doing a dance for you. Has anybody been doing some baking whilst you've been off school? Let me know what you've been baking. I'm sure we've got lots of bakers.
Yeah.
That's it, Bella. Right, Leo, do you want to do the sides?
Okay.
So fold it over, get some more butter on there. I'm just going to go and make sure that everybody can hear us okay. Yeah. Let me know if there's any problems with the sound, guys. Lovely. All around the sides, Leo. Up the sides as well, so that so it sticks. That's it. So we're just, for anyone that's just joined, we are greasing our loaf tin at the moment, and we have cut some strips of baking paper out with little teeth, as Bella calls them, along the end, so that we can line our baking tin. So that looks to me, I'm just going to put a little bit more up the sides. And this means that it doesn't burn in the oven, because it's in the oven for a whole hour. Leo, be careful, darling, because that might fall. The tripod is balanced on quite a few different pieces of furniture. So, Leo, do you want to come back over here, my love, please?
So,
right. So I think that's all done. And the other thing we need to do is we need to trace around the bottom of the tin, so we get a piece of baking parchment to go in the bottom as well. So, Bella, are you going to do this?
Yes.
So put the baking tin on a piece of paper, the baking paper, and draw around the bottom of the tin, and then we can cut out that shape. That's it. Is everybody following okay?
So,
That's it, Bella. Right, let's just do it. Put the edge of it.
what if you have a little whip?
Well, if you touch your hair, touch your face, then you need to wash your hands again. Right, so we've got a little bit of an outline on that piece of paper, I don't know if you can see. So I'm just going to cut that out. And we won't need the baking paper anymore, so I'm going to pop it over here. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
Mummy, I'm trying to read comments, but I can't really read it.
Don't mind me, darling, don't mind. You come back over here, because I need your help. Right, so you should have, this bit seems like it takes a long time, but it's so worth doing, because otherwise you get a bit of a black banana bread, and we don't want a black banana bread, do we?
No, we tasted banana bread before and it was so yummy.
Yeah, really yummy. So you've got your loaf tin, get your first piece of paper and put it along the side, and then use the little feet to go down into the bottom of the tin. Can you see that? So it'll be like that all the way round.
But except the body.
So if your paper is curling that way, just make sure you use it the other way when you put it in the tin, so it curls outwards, not inwards, otherwise the mixture will get caught. That's a bit too...
That's tiny. That's tiny, Mummy, that one.
Is it tiny?
Yeah.
You need a bit more butter on there.
I have tattoos. Let me see. Let me see.
Then we want to put that last piece in the bottom.
And you see. There's the tattoos I put on myself.
So then you should have something that looks like that at the end.
And
Okay.
the ingredients are bananas, of course,
Yeah.
eggs, sugar and flour.
And if you've only got granulated sugar and you haven't got caster sugar, you can use your food processor and just whiz it in there, because it's basically, caster sugar is just finely fine sugar.
Can I see it?
Yeah. So if you wanted to get around it that way. Also, if you've only got plain flour, you haven't got self-raising, just add a total of 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, because self-raising flour is just plain flour with baking powder added. Right, so who's ready to start mixing?
Me!
Yay! Okay, so you've got your kitchen scales.
Yes.
Have your kitchen scales. And
You
then
need those.
We're using our stand mixer, but use whatever bowl you've got. Do you want to press the on button?
Where's on?
On the left. So, that's it. So the ingredients are 100 grams of soft butter. So we've got our butter here. We've also got a little knife.
Yeah, a little knife. A tiny knife.
So, do you want to press that down there, Leo? We're just trying to guess how much. So, a whole cube of butter is 250 grams, and we're using 100. So we're going to guess that it's about that much. What do you think? We're going to get it right? 101! That was pretty good. So, because baking is a lot of science,
10.
we need to get it exactly.
100.
Because if we have too much of one ingredient, then it won't be as nice. So we've got 100 grams there, and this, by the way, grown-ups, is a really good recipe because I call it a chuck it all in recipe. So you literally chuck it all in and then mix it. You don't have to mix the butter and sugar first, you don't have to add the eggs gradually, you just chuck it all in. So we've got 100 grams.
But the eggs, the shell
that is right.
will go in it, and the banana bread won't taste the same.
That's right. So now we need to do 175 grams of caster sugar.
Come on, Leo. I just need to get a drink.
Do you want to do this bit, Bella?
Yes.
You pour that in and look at the numbers on the scale. Wait for them to get to 175. We're on 70, we're on 80, we're on 90. 110. Whoop. 150. Yes.
That's sugar.
175.
That's sugar.
Sugar.
I'm gonna lick the sugar.
Right, next thing is the eggs. And you two like cracking eggs, don't you?
Yeah. So
we've got, what we always do is we have an extra bowl when we're cracking eggs, don't we?
Yeah.
Why do we have an extra bowl?
But so the eggs don't get everywhere.
Yeah. So if we drop any shell in this bowl, it doesn't matter because we can scoop it out. If we drop any shell in that bowl, then we have a bit of a problem, don't we?
Yeah.
So Bella's going to crack the first egg. Go on, Bella. On here, down in the bowl. That's it. Nice big smash on the side. Hang on, hang on. Whoop. Very good.
I have some on my
Lovely.
fingers.
And Leo's gonna, so we've got our egg in there. We're going to add another egg now. On Leo. Put it on the side. And then use your thumbs to open it up. That's lovely. Well done.
And
So who wants to chuck it in?
me.
Go and chuck it in.
Chuck it in.
Go for it. Ooh, chucked in. Lovely. Right.
After you crack the eggs, you must wash your hands.
Well, yeah, you can wash your hands or you can use your apron. Wipe on your apron, that's what I do. Next thing is we are going to smash up and mash up some bananas. These are my worst nightmare. I do not like bananas that look like this. I like bananas that are just about yellow from being green. So this is perfect for me to get rid of them.
I don't like bananas.
Right,
I love
so
bananas. Grossness.
I've just got a couple of bowls here with a couple of little forks for the kids to mash it up. So do you want to peel that one?
I'm not going to lick
I'm
any.
going to hold my breath. Ugh. Right, you peel, Leo, you need to peel it first. Let's have a look.
This is going to be a problem. I don't want to
Okay.
get any banana on me.
So you might want to cut off a little bit at the end because we won't want that.
I'm going to eat it.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
Oh, they smell so sweet.
Smells so yucky.
Right, let's
Ew.
just pop that in there.
Ew. I am not.
And just mash it up with a fork. Smash, smash, smash. Do you remember that song? Peel bananas, peel bananas, mash bananas, smash, smash bananas. I can't remember the next bit.
But what about inside?
That's okay. So you just use your fork to smash it up.
And then you see loads of holes. You have to like mix it up.
Use the edge of your fork to push it against the bowl to smash it up like that.
Oh, ew.
And it smells even more now, doesn't it?
Okay,
If you're using a stand mixer, you don't need to do this too much because the stand mixer will mix it up. If you're using a wooden spoon in a bowl, then you're going to want to smash it up a bit first because that will save you a job, save you some effort. Okay, I think that's done, guys. So what are we going to do?
Put it in the mixer.
Chuck it in.
Chuck it in.
Go on, chuck it in. Go on, Belly, you can chuck yours in. Oh.
Bowl in it.
Let's not chuck the bowl in.
Don't do that outside. Don't put the bowl into the mixture.
Is that all in?
I did. No.
Right. You scoop that bit up. It's okay, it's only us eating this one.
The banana. Yeah, don't worry, it's just us eating this banana.
Okay.
It's not me.
So what have we not put in?
The banana,
Does anybody know?
what did you say?
What have we not put in yet?
The flour.
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 Right, so we need 225 grams of self-raising flour.
And then you put the flour in here and sizzle and this.
Sift it, that's right.
Sift it over the bowl so it gets into the bowl.
Are you yawning again? Oh, honestly. That's keeping you up, am I? Right, you hold the sieve, Leo, and we'll pour. Pour it in the sieve and then pour a little bit at a time and give it a knock.
Knock.
So what are we on? What number are we on? Quick! What number are we on?
Flour.
What number are we on?
109.
109, so we need 225, so we need a bit more in there. Knock it.
Knock it. So that is...
We want to make sure we get all the lumps out.
188. Oh, there's some lumps. There's some lumps. There's 2 lumps.
That's alright.
I need more flour.
Okay, so that is 199.
What if you have sleepies in your eyes?
Well, if you touched it, you've got to go and wash your hands again. Go on then.
You don't have to.
Right, so the next thing is baking powder. So if you're using self-raising flour, we only need to do 1 teaspoon. So we've got one of these things for measuring it out.
Dad.
That's in a little bowl.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to just put that through the sieve as well.
Mommy.
Sometimes
Mommy.
baking powder can be
Mommy.
quite lumpy.
Yeah.
Right, that's that done.
I'll just mix it.
Now we need, the last thing is 2 tablespoons of milk. So I've got my tablespoon. What are you up to, Leah? So this is the last ingredient now.
Yeah, last
So
thing.
you hold that, Bella.
Milk.
Are you going to pour, Leo?
Pour.
So we want 2 tablespoons.
Oh.
1,
1,
2.
2.
And that is all of it. So now we're going to mix it.
Yeah.
So if you're mixing at home with your wooden spoon, start beating it. See how strong you can be.
Can I turn it on?
Yeah, I'm just going to turn it on at the wall.
Then I can turn. I was going to turn it
Oh,
on.
it's alright, don't worry, because the camera's in the way.
Right,
Right, so we are just going to let it mix for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Mix.
Smells so nice.
Okay.
If your child wants to lick the spoon they let us, then
Afterwards,
shop
yeah.
right on
No,
Spotify.
let's not have music going, darling, please. I was going to say, has anybody got any birthdays coming up soon? Because it's my birthday tomorrow. And so
Yes,
I'm hoping
and
to get a cake.
And Mummy's having some presents. 2 presents from me.
So if you've got any birthdays coming up, any children's birthdays, let me know. Because I'm going to be announcing a competition as soon as we get this in the oven. Right, so it's looking nice and smooth. Is everybody mixing? Oh, Leah wants to show you this drawings now. Sometimes when you look on Instagram, it doesn't let you. You have to have the rights to the music, so you don't want the video being taken down. Right, it's looking good. How are you guys doing? Are you mixing? if you grab your loaf tin, all ready.
Smells so noisy.
You're going to turn it up a little bit higher to get it all mixed together. Okay. Right, I think that is done. So I'm going to lift it up. Looks good to me. Scrape it all off because we want every last bit of this mixture in the pan, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Now scrape it all down.
Everyone, if you want to know why I draw those pictures, go on YouTube and type in drawings, and press draw.
Search.
Press search on YouTube and then type in
drawings, and then you can search, can't you? And it shows you how to draw certain things.
Yeah. So those drawings were from a video on YouTube how to draw. So
Okay.
On our iPads.
Draw what I
Oh, be careful. Right, so now we're going to pour this mixture into the loaf tin, okay?
Yeah.
We've got a little musical interlude. Okay. If you've got a smaller loaf tin,
And
then,
if
hang on one second, Bella. If you've got a smaller loaf tin and it's going right up to the top, you want it about 3/4 full. So if you've got more mixture than you think is good for your loaf tin, you can always make some cupcakes. So just use the extra mixture to make some cupcakes. So it should look like this.
and that song
Oh, the snake on me now.
if you watch Joe's PE, you could do it in your PE with Joe.
That's where the song was from, wasn't it,
Yeah.
this morning? Right, we're going to put this in the oven on 180 degrees. Hang on 1 second, Bella. So 180 degrees, and now normally it's an hour. However, we've baked this a few times now, and we found that about 40 to 45 minutes is perfect. So what I'd say is set your timer for 40 minutes and keep a check on it.
If you have Alexa, we have.
Yeah, well, you can set a timer wherever you've got a timer, and then once it's golden and it's if you put your finger in it and it springs back up, then it's done. You might also want to put a skewer through the centre. If it comes out clean, then it's done as well.
Alexa,
So that's going to go into the oven.
play Green Day song on Spotify.
No, oops, kicking it. Right, so that is that. It's going to be in the oven for an hour now. So if you've got some butter, then if you've got some butter, then you can keep that for when you put it onto the banana bread afterwards. Leo, can you leave the music, please? So you can have that nice and warm on the warm banana bread once it's cooled down. So the next thing to say is about our competition. So if you've got a birthday or you've got a special celebration whilst we're in lockdown, then just let me know, because I'm going to announce a competition this evening for a one-to-one cake baking and decorating call over Skype with me. So if you want to make your child a birthday cake, or you want to make your relative a birthday cake that lives with you, because obviously only essential journeys at the moment.
For Mummy's birthday tomorrow, we are going to make her a cake.
Leo?
Or maybe.
Yeah, you're going to make me a cake?
Yeah.
Right, so yes, if you want to win a one-to-one cake baking and decorating course with me, then just have a look out on my Instagram and my Facebook page tonight to enter, because I know it's very difficult for people in lockdown at the moment with who've got children that've got birthdays to be able to celebrate it. So hopefully, so I hope you've all enjoyed the bake along. Please let me know, send me some photos of your banana loaves when they are all cool and out the oven. I hope you enjoy them. Any questions, let me know, any queries that you've got, but we will speak to you soon and say bye guys.